Good morning, boys and girls. Here we are in March Madness, trying to get her done. Beehives to build, beehives to stock with bees. So the mission today is, Martin's on the way over, and I told him I don't know how long I'll have gas in me, in my tank, but it's not good, guys. I'll tell you, yesterday I was out here and I was boring some holes in my 8-frame bee feast and putting a swing door on them. And before I put it between my legs and drilled straight down, and that thing caught, binded up. It's a 1.5 inch paddle blade with a screw bit on the end, and it's aggressive. But if you're not real careful and hanging on to that sucker like a Brahma bull, it'll get away from you. And it flipped around and it cut a flap of meat, just a handle, mind you. Cut a half moon piece of meat about 3/4 of an inch across and just laid it back. The whole top layer of skin gone. It's attached, but it's a big flap, about the size of a freaking quarter. Wow. So Miss Daisy was really pissed with that. What are you doing out here? You think you're 14. You old geezer, you're 75. Just stop it. I said, Miss Daisy, this is what I do. Yeah, she said, yeah, this is what you do till you fall over. Then it's over. Anyway, I patched it up, laid the flap back, and stuck her on there with this big old wide bandage. That sucker's on there, and it's one of them waterproof bandage. You play hell getting that thing off of there too. But anyway, the mission today is, hopefully, I don't know how frisky. I'm not frisky at all. That's why my Martin's coming over. I mean, I was just staggering out here yesterday, trying to bore holes. They're just simple tasks, guys. Simple task, and my head is so far up my backside with this stroke. Forgetfulness. I can lay something down, guys, and walk over there and come back. I said, where'd I put it? Where'd I put it? Oh, look at there, Martin just pulled in. So yeah, it's been a rough go here. And my wet legs get all wobbly as heck. I don't know what's up with that. It's like I don't get any blood flow. Maybe my freaking ticker's going too. I'm supposed to see a cardiologist here pretty soon. And I think they're going to put a monitor on me to where you wear it a day or 2 or 3 or 5. I don't know what it is. But, yeah. We'll see how that goes. Mr. Martin! Look at guys. Look at God. Look what we got. We got us a Martin. Thank God for Martin. How's Mr. Martin today?
Wonderful.
You're feeling frisky?
Oh yeah, always.
Always. All right, you're frisky. I love it. I don't know how frisky you are, but I got 3 boxes.
Yeah.
There's one over there. There's one up there. There's one over there. I thought maybe we could start over here. And so, but that's a double.
Yeah.
It's a single on the end, but have all these resorts we can shake off. We know that if we look in there and see, you know, if we see eggs and brood, and so that's where I robbed that frame the other day, put over there. Okay. I mean, she's wall to wall. She's perfect. And that's one of your queens over there, by the way. And she's doing fantastic. But to stick the second box on, we could rob out. We could just shake them off too. We don't got to look for the queen. We know she's in there, right? Yeah. Over here, this double, you know, who knows? She's top, bottom, whatever.
We can probably find her.
Yeah,
Sometimes it takes the second trip through, but
yeah. Well, if we could, that'd be cool. We don't have to fool around excluders.
Yeah.
And on that chair up there, I've got one of them. I bought 6 of them on Amazon for like 24 and change. I think they've gone up now, but I want you to take one of them home and test drive it. The thing you'll see on those, the other ones we've been using, the gray ones, they're like stamped.
Yeah.
And they say they're hard on the bees' wings, and they're knocking pollen off everything trying to get through them.
Yeah.
So, but this yellow one, you check it out. It's got nice rounded edges.
I noticed that when you showed that video the other day.
Yeah. Well,
I bought some of those.
Did you? That particular one?
No, not that one specifically, but I bought some from China somewhere.
Yeah.
And they were plastic, and that's the ones that I used to make those dividers in her.
Yeah.
Without having to get too obnoxious with them.
Yeah.
And if we can't, then we'll shake them.
Any eggs?
No, not. This is just food here.
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure what we were looking at. Tons of food.
No brood?
No, this
Not yet, huh?
We're still at
well, let's hope we do.
We're still at the food part of the nest.
Because we definitely need some resources up top here.
This is where I expect to start seeing brood if we got brood.
Maybe downstairs. Let's hope we do.
Yeah, this is food too.
Mm-hmm. Bringing in pollen, we got to have a queen in this thing.
That one. We're working that one.
I think that one I just put in recently.
Yeah, it looks like they're drawing it out, getting started.
Rick is he's heading north. He's heading to the supplement. Oh, look at here.
Oh,
look at here, turning around.
Yeah.
You got one there turning around on the other side.
Yeah. So
we've already got queen action going on.
You got some that have emerged. You got a virgin in here probably.
No shit. Yep, there I see it right there.
Yeah. You got another one over here too.
Yeah, okay. So maybe this is not the box we need to be rubbing around. And look at all these sealed ones.
Yeah. Yeah, they haven't. They've torn some of them down.
Mm-hmm. I guess it wouldn't hurt to put them in this top box, would it?
Well, no. If
I mean, we've already got it going on. We've already skipped the step of them making it.
Yeah. The only problem you're going to have is if you don't have another frame like this in the bottom, then there's really no point, right? Because you won't have anything down there to make.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Unless you want to put another frame in.
Well,
somewhere.
If you've got another frame with cells, we'll trade it out for the on the bottom, maybe.
There you go. Yep.
And that way they got on both ends, and then we can get 2 fresh queens out of the deal.
Somewhere in this box.
With all the pollen they got coming in,
they're
seriously thinking about it, aren't they?
Yeah, they probably have a good queen in there somewhere.
A lot of food.
Yeah, tons of resources. This would be a good They might be a little spicy. They're not bad though.
No, they're not. They were, the other day when I was in, they said, oh, they were miserable. They were having a bad hair day.
So I think what we'll do for now, this would be where I would expect to see her. Let's get some light on it. They're still hugging those cells pretty good. They did blow the side out of one of them for whatever reason.
Lots of peanuts.
I do not see her anywhere on that frame anyway. So what we're going to do is just set this box over on top of this for now and see if we can find her walking around in the bottom.
Seem to have a pretty fair population.
Yeah. Yeah, this was a good strong box. Yeah, you got some of those that are fresh?
Yeah, I got fresh ones in the barn.
When we reassemble this, we should probably put them back
I'm gonna go get them right now.
Okay. Be done. All you'll have to do is swap out the excluder for your screen board.
Yeah. All right, guys, we're going through a second round here, trying to looking for that virgin. There's a virgin in here somewhere. They're not super feisty today, so that's telling me we got a queen in here running around that they like. Yeah. If we find a virgin, what we're going to do is put them over in this bottom box. We're going to put this one here on top with some eggs in it. We're going to rob it from another colony. Then we're going to put an excluder on and let some of these nurse bees from the bottom come up and saturate the top. And then I can come back in 24 hours and put on our double screen. And then throw the switch to autopilot. Them virgins like looking for a needle in a haystack with all these, because they're about almost the same size as a worker bee. There's not a lot of bud on them yet till they get bred. So they're not easy to find. Martin's working with fresh eyes today, because you didn't touch the Jim Beam bottle last night, did you?
Mm-mm.
Okay, he's good then.
No, and Captain Morgan left me alone too.
Captain Morgan, yeah, that's what Wendy drinks over here. She's my nice witch of the East, but Miss Daisy don't like her. I don't know why. Miss Daisy can get jealous for some reason. I don't know why.
We don't allow your kind in here. Thank you very much. I squashed another beetle.
Before we get away, I'm going to throw a couple more handfuls of dust under this thing. These beetles, I got to get a handle on them. They'll take you out of business in a hurry.
All right, let's.
You want to try to find some eggs?
No, not yet. I don't give up easily. Stubborn is my middle name.
Okay.
We'll give it 100% effort anyway. She's got to be in one of the boxes. Or she's out flying.
She may be out working the bars.
Trying to find a man.
Trying to find a man. She's trying to find a good man like Donald J. Trump. Is that all drone comb on that wireframe, or is that worker? I can't tell from where I'm looking.
It looks like drone.
Is it? Yeah.
They'll-
Yeah, that's.
If they need, if you punch that right in the center and they need worker, they'll change it.
They'll fill it up. Yeah.
They'll change it from drone to worker.
I have had some good work. Some good, you know, good results with them wireframes.
Yeah, I have too.
But I do like your bamboo. But I've been putting them in vertically, and I like vertical better.
Yeah, me too. Much better.
And I've been clipping each one with dog clippers, but I thought I like your idea. Mark come up with a better idea. Put a stop on your
Do them in bulk
on your
saw.
skill saw and burn them up that way. Where are you, Virgie?
Like trying to find that one piece of a jigsaw puzzle.
Yeah.
But in this case, it's moving.
Yeah. What do we got here? Is that a peanut?
Yeah. Yep. It is.
Looks like a puny peanut, but it's a peanut.
Yep.
I like them big fatties. Swarm cell looking things. Of course, in this case, they're just making one to replace the old queen.
Well, I'm going to say that if she's in here,
I don't see hardly any freaking drones, do you?
yeah, there's some in there. Not a ton. Some. How about you guys sit there for a minute? Oh, I finished looking.
Those two there look like they really might have that virgin on it, you know? Because that's where the cells and
That's
stuff.
where I would think she'd be.
We'll
She should be-
keep looking. Okay, guys. Martin's looking for that one there just crashed, doesn't it? That's not worth looking into, I don't believe.
There's bees in here.
Okay.
Might be more in here than you think. Fair amount of traffic at the door, and it didn't look like robbing traffic, so.
I don't see any sealed brood.
Not yet.
Doesn't look exciting.
Yeah, we're still on the outside of the
Nest.
the food part of the nest, so we should be getting into the good stuff right about here. If there's good stuff in here. Oh yeah. Cat drone. Still some larvae, so there's got to be a laying queen in here. Yeah, you got larvae in here.
Okay.
You're still running.
Is that the one you want to shove in over there, or you want to try to find something seal brood on?
This is a little...
I see some black drones running through there, so we got a little Caucasian drone action.
I'm not seeing any real young larvae, which is what you're going to want
Yeah.
for making a queen. But I'm certain we're going to find young larvae in here somewhere.
A lot of nice yellow pollen.
That one's all capped.
That pattern looks pretty decent on this other side.
Yeah.
There she is.
Oh yeah. Yep. Yep.
There. Nice little golden butt on her.
Doing her thing.
I'd have some eggs on.
Yeah, we got eggs in this one.
Let's steal that one.
This is the one we want right here.
All right, cool. Good deal, Lucille.
So I guess, because we know she's on that other frame, we'll do that now.
We got some. We got some. We have some. This is one you want here.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. You're just loading that box, huh?
I'm gonna shake everything down,
Yeah.
put the excluder on,
Yeah.
punch that frame in the top box, move the other one with the cells on it in the bottom.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And let some nurses come up.
Let some nurses come up, and then later today you can come back and put your swap out your excluder, or just put your double screen board right above the excluder. Follow me?
Yeah.
You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's kind of a fight though, isn't it?
No, it's not.
It isn't.
How is it? You're gonna push everything down,
Mm-hmm.
and your existing queen
Right.
and the cells that they made down there,
Mm-hmm.
everything in the bottom box.
Right.
We're gonna load the top box with frames with no bees on them,
Mm-hmm.
and then this frame of eggs
Eggs.
and brood for them to make, and you're going to put that in the top box,
Mm-hmm.
put the queen excluder on. That's going to allow those bees to migrate back up into that box.
This is going to be the top box.
Right?
Yeah.
That's going to be the top box. And then this afternoon, tomorrow at this time,
Mm-hmm.
you can come out, leave the queen excluder on the bottom box,
Yes.
and then put your double screen board right on top of it. You don't have to take the queen excluder off at all. Not going to matter. It can sit right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Does that make sense?
I got you. Yeah.
Or you can take
They're
the
gonna be
queen, or you can take the queen excluder off and just put the,
Yeah. Yeah.
because she's going to still be in the bottom box.
Sure.
But then you're going to need to get this on there to isolate them, so
Right.
that they jump on this frame and start making cells.
Exactly. Exactly.
Right?
Yep. Yeah. I could probably just pull it, you know, whatever. I mean, I'm right here. I
Well,
just shift it
Whatever
over.
you want to do.
Yeah.
However you want to do it. Either way will work.
Yeah.
They're not going to give a shit if that queen excluder is sitting on top of this box.
Right.
And that on top of that box.
Right.
They're
It's
not gonna care.
isolated. It's isolated. Yeah.
All you're doing is trying to keep her down. I'm just trying to eliminate a step for you, actually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Exactly.
So now comes the fun part. You're probably gonna wish you had gloves on, buddy, because these girls don't like being fucked up.
Well, I got my apple cider vinegar, and they hate that shit.
Just remember this part of the conversation.
Yes. Well, when you start seeing me getting eaten alive, then we'll pan the camera over my hands getting eaten alive, and then you can tell me I told you so.
That's right. And I'm gonna. I'm an asshole like that.
Gonna center punch it. You gonna leave it in that? Is that a permanent location? I was gonna.
No.
Okay,
not.
you're gonna do a 180 on it, right?
I'm
Oh, you're funneling.
shaking them down.
You're funneling, yeah.
Yep. Then we're gonna queen exclude and stack up the top box. Right?
Yeah. Throw that one on the ground over there if you want.
That or we can just. It's already got the right smell on it.
Mm-hmm.
So that I remember to do shit.
All right, guys, we got
I send myself.
a frame of seal brood eggs up top. We got an excluder there. There is a virgin in there somewhere. We've shaken everything downstairs, so we got a virgin in there. My double screen board's right there. I'll come back tomorrow about this time and either just put this double screen on top of that excluder and reassemble it, and then we'll mark a date on top here. The date today is, what is the date today? 27. So it's 3, so why don't we put check 4/27.
I recycled it.
Yeah. Okay, that one's on autopilot till tomorrow anyway.
Right. Pissy bees don't scare me.
No.
fun to work.
I'm gonna try to keep them as calm as I can, though, if you know, if possible. I mean, you know, because eventually I want to get on the waterfront, and I don't need my people down there getting zapped.
Yeah, yeah.
They're running mowers around there and this and that. I got to be careful what I do down there, or I'm gonna get evicted.
Yeah, this one looks like it.
Yeah, let's split that.
Be split.
Let's split that sucker. Yeah. Oh hell, that's a
ready.
decent pattern, man.
Yeah, oh yeah, and every frame looks just like that.
Yeah.
Wall to wall and.
Well, let me bring this box down here.
Making cups.
Let me get this box over here by you. And I'm going to get the entrance here. I'm going to get the entrance already up right here. Well, it would be nice. I mean, we could dump her downstairs and put resources up top.
Well, if we do that, then you're back to putting the queen scooter on and having to peel it off. Right?
Yeah, we could. Yeah, I'm backwards. We need to
That's-
just.
that's
We just
where
need to.
the-
We just need to put
That's where
the.
that cloakboard comes in.
Yeah,
so
that's
handy.
yeah. You mean the double screen?
No, I'm a cloakboard fan myself
Yeah.
because when I want
Well, you're a queen breeder.
when I want to split them boxes,
Yeah.
I've already got my excluder in there.
Yes.
When I want to split them, I slide the dagger
Then
in.
you, yeah.
it's done.
Then you're into.
The upper entrance is there already.
Then you're into queen making mode.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, we're basically just doing walkaway action here, pretty much.
Yeah, I would say that it's got bees in there.
Yes, it's looking good. Looking good. Not me, the bees. Sniff her out, Martin. Find out.
I'm looking, but there she is. There.
What are you seeing? Just. Oh, there she is. Beautiful.
Right there.
Beautiful. We're done hunting, aren't we?
Yep. So we're gonna isolate her. Now, how do you want this set up? How much?
Well, let's hope that she don't jump from here over on this stuff. This is just going to be.
She won't.
This is the top one.
Yeah.
I would think 3 frames maybe out of there.
To go up top.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And that way we can rock and roll. I'm going to have to get you another. I got to go get another double screen board.
There like that.
Okay, we got our queen on that center one, guys. Martin just dropped it in the center. And now he's got resources, eggs and stuff on this. That one there. So that'll be the new box for splitting. So what are we doing, Martin? We're putting 3 frames of resources up top.
Yeah, 3 up top. A little bit of frame. Cap. And this has got more cap.
That's good. That's a beautiful thing right
That'll
there.
make a nice loop.
Yeah.
It'll be exploding.
I'm really liking this double screen action for the simple fact you got the heat.
Yeah.
We've had some cool mornings, and those ones I made up here a while back, a month ago,
Yep.
they got chilled. We had some cold snaps in here, but I think you can make these up in cold snaps with this double screen,
Yeah.
just because we got this heat transfer going on.
Very, very well.
Whoever invented that pretty slick dude. I know Bob Benny uses a ton of these. I've got extra frames here.
Fill those out with that. Okay.
Yeah, this is like fresh rolled wax
Or
and
do you
stuff.
wanna use up some of those frames?
Oh, we can. We
Clean some of that.
We can. I need to get my ass in the barn here and make up some beetle barns here while you're playing here, all right? Okay, guys, this project's winding down. Martin's on the last colony here. How's she looking?
Looks good. Haven't found the queen yet.
Yeah. Well, I've got more excluders. If you can't, just dump them all in the bottom box and we'll make them do the shift. Let me see if we can get 2 eyes on this thing. I like that pattern.
Oh yeah, it's a good solid box of bees. They're runny as hell.
If you see a good egg frame on, drop it somewhere.
It's already in there.
Oh, it's in there. Okay.
Yeah, we're ready.
Okay, cool.
We're ready. All we gotta do is find her and then close the door.
Oh yeah, that's a nice one. Nice and eggy.
Yeah, they'll draw out some nice cells on that, and they'll jump right on it and do it right away.
They don't seem to be too hostile.
No, they're not, but they're running.
They were the other day.
They're running, and they're fanning like hell.
Yeah.
Which is an indication that they're going to be a little feisty. They're nervous for whatever reason.
Yeah.
We might have to do the same thing where we push them all down and put a queen excluder on, and then you'll just have 2 to put your double screen boards on tomorrow instead of 1. How the hell do you find a queen in that mess?
Yeah, it's kind of thick.
Unless you get really lucky. 'Cause they're just runny as hell.
We got a mixed bag of colors too. I see some black bees, Italian bees.
You got you a box of mutts.
That's what I am, as a mutt. So if you're a mutt, raise mutts.
Aren't we all mutts?
Some guy called me up when I was selling nukes. He said, "Just what kind of bees are those?" I said, "They're Florida mutts." "What do you mean?" I said, "Well, I get Carnolian queens and virgins, but I said, time they run out and fly on their mating flight, they come back, what do you got?"
Blend.
"Florida mutts." So he says, "Well, they might be pissy." I said, "Well, there's Italian in there." And I said, "I've been married to Italian for 50 some years, so yes, one day you can wake up, she's happy and calm, and then another time she wants to jump up and cut your throat out. You never know." How many more frames you got to go through?
Well, I'm going back through a second.
Oh, you're
time
going
right
through a
now,
second.
Yeah. If I don't find her this time, we're just going to shake everything down and move up what we're going to move up. I usually will go through them twice.
Yeah.
And then if that doesn't work and I have to find her and I don't want to shake,
Yeah.
then I walk away for a while.
Yeah.
Come back, let them calm down.
Look again, and the first frame you pick up, there she is, right?
Usually.
Yeah, that's the way it works for me too.
That's always
It's aggravating when you want to find a queen. You got this needle in the haystack you're dealing with.
They're
This should be this year's queen because I did some splitting, and I think I did some splitting on this one. I did it real early.
she's probably off on one of the walls of the box.
Yeah, yeah,
And saying, I don't know what all this chaos is, but I don't want nothing to do with it.
exactly.
So I think what we're gonna do,
Give them a shake.
I don't think we're gonna, I'll look on those last two frames over there, but we want that frame there for sure.
Yeah,
That's got all the good stuff on it.
yeah. We just got to look it over close to see she's not here.
Yeah, yep.
But she's loading it up with eggs really nice.
Yep. And it's all fresh wax, so they'll be able to jump right on that. And
Yeah.
make a nice cell. That other one's got a little bit of food in it, but we probably want something with just a touch of pollen in it. I don't know that frame's got that to offer. Very little. Got some nectar in it. That's good.
Well, we'll be pumping nectar to this thing anyway.
Very little in the way of pollen, so let me see if I can,
Steve-O's homemade nectar.
let me see if I can find another pollen frame.
That or a good
cat.
bunch of brood, yeah, cat brood. That'll give her more room downstairs. That one don't look bad at all.
That one's got a lot of gonna emerge soon capped. And a little bit of pollen. A bunch of eggs on this one too. And cat. Why don't we move this one instead? It's got a boatload of eggs.
You want this one back
Cat.
over there?
Cat brood. Yeah. We'll put that one back in. Yeah, that's got. She just laid that one up. I still want to try to find some. Some go. This one's got a bunch of caps and eggs as well.
This thing could probably use a frame of seal brood over here. That one looks
Yeah.
pretty heavy. That's a really good frame of seal brood. But she might be on there. You might want to shake it off.
Yeah. Still trying to find some food. Something with a little more pollen on it. That one's got a bunch of pollen. Bunch of pollen, bunch of caps. That's
That
about
looks good.
to emerge. You got pollen all around it,
Yeah, that looks good.
and more capped on this side, and some young.
There she is.
Awesome. Cool.
What is she? Carnelian?
Yeah. Yep. She's got a black butt.
Yeah.
Black butt and a
Yeah.
yellow
Carnelian.
body.
Carnelian baby girl right there. Cool.
See if I can get her to walk down in there.
Or just stuff her in the center.
There we go. She's in there. And that frame's got.
Yeah, that's a beautiful frame.
So we'll put that up here.
Put that
with
up
her.
there. Heck yeah.
Like that.
We got it going on.
Like that.
Good things are happening. That's probably enough up here, isn't it? I mean, you got 3 frames of resources, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's enough. I just would like to move a few more bees up there though.
Well, they'll be up there tomorrow, right?
You're putting a screen board
That's
on
right, I am putting screen board on there. We're just doing heat transfer, basically.
Yeah, move them right now.
So, I need to get,
Here, where's your bee brush at?
somebody wants you. How many frames do you need?
Grab your bee brush.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for, but I can't.
At the